Oh, because I'm muted. That's why it wasn't working. Okay. Why is it dropping so many frames? Why? Please use a keyframe something? Keyframes are not being sent. Open widget. A 4 seconds or less? Well, how do I change the keyframe settings? Stream output. Encoder. We're looking for settings. Video. Um, recording audio replay. Da, 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 da. Keyframe interval. Okay. It's not like I'm doing anything too crazy. So, okay. Okay. So changing the internet did seem to do something. Changing the internet. Oh, I see the hearts. That's sick. Changing the internet seemed to fix it, but it also broke on this internet. Okay, but I guess it doesn't matter. We could just go back to fixing it. Um, that was good. We were gonna add these methods to the enemy base class. We'll just go down here because I think they're public. And then make sure Aegis event fires. We already did this. Fixed update. We need to go to fixed update in enemy base. Where's fixed update? Control F. Fixed update. Oh, okay. So Control V. Sick. Now we can file, save all. And then when we go back to the game, we go to assets, player one, player one, player one, player one, player one, player one, player one. And then what we do is we attach the script Aegis, entry arc vacuum, effect duration. Make it like 9 seconds because it should be pretty. Ignore boss tag, orb speed multiplier 3. Okay, and now when we click play and we actually get into the mission, mission select survival. Oh, what the we didn't have any orbs. We didn't have any orbs. Okay, slight change. Slight change. Grant Aegis some orb. Like, he just pulled them straight in. Even if he has none. Grant Aegis some orbs for the duration. Because as it stands right now, Aegis just kills himself. That's actually insane. That's insane that that just happened. Pull radius of 7. Make it like a pull radius of 5, and then pull speed of 4. I don't know. That was just crazy. That was actually insane. Because if we switch to Aegis as it stands right now, we're just going to die. Wait, wait. Wait, wait, wait. Why does it persist? It shouldn't persist. Okay, stop, 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 stop. It should, and the vacuum should only apply to Aegis. Actually, let's copy this. Control C, because we've moved on from the. We can Control V. You can go Aegis entry on vacuum, player, enemy base, and player movement. Once these upload, then we're gonna have to not use Aegis really. Well, it should still only last 9 seconds regardless, right? Oh, the dash is too short. How is he taking damage? He should be immune to contact damage. Yeah, he just dies. That needs to be fixed immediately. He just dies. Okay. So Aegis, where is it? Where Aegis entry on vacuum? We need to add these. Add these to it. So we could put those, I think, right here. Paste. And put that right there. I don't need an extra header. I'll stop that. We'll actually turn this back on, I think, right? Activate, that's what it is. You have to press activate. I was wondering why is that not working. You have to press the word activate. Okay. Then what we can do is we can copy these and add this to right here. Paste. What we can do is we can modify the start effect and modify the stop effect. So start effect is right here. Paste. And then the stop effect is right here. Stop effect is right here. Paste. Okay. At the very top of the method. Okay. And then we go to player movement. Then we can type vacuum. Go straight down to right here. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, it's right there. And then we can go straight down to here. We just do this. And then paste. Okay, and that basically fixes it. Okay. Okay. So issue. Aegis takes contact damage still. We'll give him player movement. We'll give him player movement, and we'll give him Aegis vacuum. Even with orbs. Which is bad. Oh, wait. We need to the orbs themselves. The orb damage should be increased as well. Give me a field in editor for that. The orb damage should be increased. I need an in editor field, and then what else do I need? Select this. I need an in editor field for that, and then yeah, an editor field for that. That's good. We can do that. Oh yeah, I was speaking. My bad. My bad. Mic was muted. Where is it? It's right here. Yeah, I just don't like the way this sound. I don't like the way this sound works. Okay, well, why am I still taking contact damage, though? Yeah, he just dies. Like, that's the only boss of the game. Yeah, I don't think that movement speed really matters. Oh my god, I'm so bad. Okay. Now I just had an idea. What if we just make it completely invulnerable? Let's just make Aegis completely invulnerable during this buff. Because I genuinely can't think of another workaround. We'll just make Aegis completely invulnerable. We add bonus orbs. that. Do that melee damage. They rotate the opposite direction, and this effect now gains a 5-second cooldown. Okay, well, what if we, let's just do this. Let's make, let's go to player. We need to increase the radius because it's a long range attack, right? And I just liked it. I want it to be cool. So it's a long range attack. We increase the radius. Chain radius needs to be like 8. Chain step delay, make it 0.1. I don't know what that means, but orb speed 200 and bonus orb radius, we'll make it 3. It's gonna be crazy, but it'll be okay. Effect duration of 6 is fine in my opinion. For testing, I just need like a steady stream of enemies. Yeah, that's kind of bad. No, we're not gonna save. I don't really care. In player health. Wait. No. Just for the duration. Bonus melee orbs. In player movement. I mean, while the effect is active. Not perma invulnerability. Didn't start effect. After your emergency injection. Where is emergency injection? Did I already do that? Yeah, we did. Cool. That's actually insane that I did that. Restore, exactly. And then stop effect. Wait. Why did we do it twice? It's already done. Only in start effect. In start effect where you boost over the speed. Boost over the speed. Boost over the speed. Okay. here. That looks good. Next allowed time is 0 because it makes sense. And then at the start effect, at the top of start effect, we could just do this. Control V. If time, dead time. Cool, cool, cool. All right. Add files. We're gonna. Well, first we're gonna save. Save all. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna add this, and then we're gonna add player health. We made a game exist from nothing, I'm sure. These look. Oh, we need player movement too. Is this player movement? We just added player health twice. Crap. How do these look? Okay. And then orbiting orb. Yeah, that's fine. I'm actually really cool with that. Double caching orb shield. You cache and the second one overrates itself. You have both. Remove the second cache? Issue 2. Really not. Okay. Add this above the blitz when I can do that. Player health. Control P. Alright, cool. That's fine. Issue 3. Power vacuum is currently not Aegis only. No! Why would I want that, chat? I'm not doing that. And at the top, it's fine. No, it doesn't. It really doesn't. Okay, so now we can file, save all. And then what we can do is while the effect is active, we should be completely immune. We're going to stop and we're going to click play. We're also going to change the song because, man. He dies basically instantly. Alright, cool. So now we're in Aegis. It isn't that fast. Okay, so now what we need to do, go to Aegis. Cooldown is 5, bonus orbs during effect. We're gonna make it 7. 7 minimum Aegis orbs of 2. Pull rate, pull speed of 8. Pull 8. And then effect duration 5. Okay. So now this is going to let us do everything we need to do. Play, mission select, survival. He's gonna die pretty quickly. Why is it not working? Because we don't have orbs? It's because we don't have orbs, surely. We got an error. this should slow enemies down and pull pretty fast, but I don't understand why the... Okay. So now let's check it. Player health, player movement, and enemy base. So now it seems to not vacuum. And we still have to add the UI elements after this part. We still have to add the UI elements after this part. It's gonna be its own headache. Yeah, so that's gonna be its own headache. In enemy base, which was down here, and then I think it was fixed update we need to change. Paste. Okay, and then we can file, save all. Let's see, enemy base, enemy base. Oh no, it's fine. It's fine. That's fine. And then click play. So he just dies basically instantly. Oh, because it stops the effect when you switch. Wow. What? Now he's just permanently invincible. We broke it. At least that was the one. Need to nerf that eventually, but for now, what we can do is we can just put this on. Still pretty fast, but... That effect needs a cooldown too. Perform. Hold on, pause. Null exception. What is this? What does this mean? Null exception while executing performed callbacks of... Okay, 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 okay. Um, it's clearly gotten to the player health, player movement, and possibly orbiting orb and enemy base. We'll also do the focus chain entry and enemy base. A couple things with all these files. So a couple things with all these files. Aegis seems invulnerable. Oh, we also need config. Aegis seems invulnerable. Focus entry has no cooldown and doesn't stop its effect on exit. This is fine. Do perma inventory. I got it. Replace your Aegis entry with this version. Okay. Looks like we got no errors. We got, yep, that was there, that was there. It doesn't look like you stopped the effect there, do you? Oh, and disable? Oh, okay. Fix, add cooldown, and stop on paradigm exit. Okay. Yeah, that's cool. Cool. So then focus, chain entry, control A, control V. Okay, and here's focus beam. We need to give it focus beam. Here's focus beam. Every time a beam fires, it makes sound. This seems to overload the sound system and pause the music each time it happens. The music resumes once the SFX is over. How to fix this? how to fix this. So they actually shouldn't have like separate cooldowns per se. They should be on the same cooldown, but let's say the cooldown should give you two charges. So like you have the entry charge and the exit charge. This way you can enter blitz, dash, and then exit blitz, dash. But when you re-enter blitz, you don't get another free dash unless it's been a couple seconds. Okay, so this will fix that. Oops. Okay, so this will allow the cooldown. Control V, file save all. And then what we can do is we can go here, go to the after image prefab, bring this down to assets, delete it here, and then after image prefab, we just get the sprite renderer. And we need to make sure that it does. Where's after image prefab? I can't read. Oh, it's right here. We didn't do it that way. We have game manager. We need both blitz after image, blitz entry dash, and then player movement. Okay. So currently I have an after image prefab with this after image script on it, and it looks like blitz entry dash calls this after image script. This after image script needs to have a reference to the player, however, and the issue there is my game manager spawns the player at runtime, so I can't just set the player sprite renderer in the app. Also, I would like the after image to be a faded version of the players. Like at base, I want it to be like a lower alpha version of the player's sprite, so it doesn't spawn like a full sprite. And lastly, when player blitz dashes, I would like them to be able to dash through enemies. At current, if they dash into an enemy, the collision still applies, and therefore they have to move before their invulnerability window goes. I want the range of the dash to go the same basically every time unless they're dashing into a wall. Okay, so with this we have okay, so with this we have just set up it's just so oh, trolling. Giving the player more tools. I did make. What? He's not invincible? Oh, he was on cooldown. That's why. The speed needs to be higher so you go faster. Well, no, the duration just needs to be longer because it's already too short. Alright, that's enough. Gotta stop playing and start working. After image no longer needs a player reference in the inspector. Instead of trying to assign it in the we pass the ship's duh, why didn't I think of that? That's actually really smart. That's really, really smart. So after image script, we can just control V this, and now it's going to get the player on the, that's so smart. Sick. That's so smart. After image spawns and faded, this is handled, blah, blah, blah. Perfect. Dash goes through enemies. This is your existing file with relevant changes already. Okay. Please update this file with the new changes as well. Okay. We're gonna get that downloaded music we just put. Then we're gonna go to Music Manager. Music Manager, and the gameplay music can be Space Trip. Playing the game too much and not worried on it enough. Okay. We have to actually add layers. I was really trying to avoid adding layers. I was. Blitz entry dash should be right here. Now, how do I implement the after image. Yeah. Does it have a circle collider? I don't think it does. It doesn't have a circle collider. Now we go to player movement, I think. Player 1. And then we look for the dash, blitz entry dash, and we set the after image prefab to be the after image prefab, right? After image spawn interval, star alpha, that's fine. Make it like 0.6, nothing. And then what we can do is we can click play. We can see what happens. I don't know if it's going to actually grab the hold on. Wait. Oh man, I was tripping. The gun just... Nope, that doesn't work. No, it still doesn't work. Okay, so let's add all the enemies to... We're gonna add layers. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna add layers because I was avoiding doing it. Physics, layer collision matrix. We need to add more layers, it looks like. Yeah, we need to add some more layers. So we'll make this one player. This one enemy. And then what we'll do is we'll actually go to player. Set it on the player. Yeah, change the children too. And then we'll set enemy to be on enemy. Formation unit to be on enemy. And then I think we have a ranged enemy as well. Set that to be on enemy. Okay. It didn't seem... Okay. So now what we need to do is we need to go to after image, right? After image script, source render, start alpha. What if we just set it to be a player, right? Player 1. What if we just set that to be that? Is trigger. I don't know if that's gonna do anything. I really don't, honestly, so. It doesn't look like we're getting... Why? Oh, that's so sick. I love it. That's so sick. Okay. It doesn't look like we're getting an after image. Oh, wait. Okay, so we have one on entry. And one on exit. Okay. Okay. It still isn't doing the after image, right? So let's see. Blitz after image. Currently, does this file search for a player? If the player is not found on start, it needs to in update until player is found. Copy. So we just need to go to after image script, go to update, and then paste. And then it needs its own sprite renderer. This needs to be none. This needs to be none. It needs its own sprite renderer. 2D object sprites sprite renderer. Where's sprite renderer? Video. And then we'll just add this right here. Okay, and now hopefully that should, wait, did we actually save? We didn't save, so that's actually useless. So, oh, what? Okay, maybe we will just copy the whole thing because we just gave ourselves a compiler error. Yeah, because we were lazy. Save all. Nope. Yeah, because we were lazy, we gave ourselves a compile error. Okay, so now what we can do is we can click play. We can click play. I'm pretty sure that should fix it because it's going to find the oh, it's too big. 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 Okay. After image prefab transform 0.01. 0.01. It's too big. Here we go. That was way too big. That's too small. Yeah, it's too small. Maybe just 0.1. 0.1. And 0.1. And then what we do is we make the tick interval 0.02. Oh wait, that's the damage tick interval. That's not the it's too small, bro. Okay. I think we just came up with a pretty easy one for Blitz, honestly. Game after image. It's still too big, so we'll make it like 0.07. Because 0.01 was too small, 0.1 was slightly too big. This should be 0.4. So it ticks 3 times, and then the after image. How many times does it do this? How many times does it do this? Start alpha. And how many times? price does it make? Okay. I don't see that at all. Maybe it's on Blitz Dash, maybe it's in the dash. After image spawn interval is 0.04. I see. So we need to put this to like 0.01. We didn't need to do that. We can just click stop right there. Stop. Click file, save all. You can go to Unity that way. Click cancel. And then what we can do is we can go to player because we just... I thought like, oh, it's going to be the after image, but no, it's the thing that spawns the after image. Let's see. After image 0.01. Yeah. Okay. I'm actually fine with that, honestly. I'm fine with that. I think now... the starting alpha is too high. Alright, so now the dash. We did say we wanted to make it back to where is dash duration 0.07, but we're actually going to go 0.08. Too long feels bad, too short feels bad. And then having that invulnerability feels pretty good, honestly. Charges. Oh man, I'm so bad. Okay, it still doesn't seem to ignore collision. So we actually gave ourselves a couple buffs that we can use. I really don't know if... I don't know if Aegis is gonna feel good right now because it doesn't look like it feels good. So what if we gave him 2 rings? So let's give Aegis 2 rings of, let's give Aegis 2 rings, right? Aegis still doesn't seem to be enemy base. Where's enemy base? So Aegis still doesn't seem to be pulling. Aegis isn't pulling. It's hard to tell if his passive works. I think Focus is a girl, Aegis is a guy, but that's just me. I don't know. Bliss is like a child. He just wants to get in there. So his passive or his switch works. So what if we need to add the orbiting orb as well. Orbiting orb, orbiting weapon, and player health. So what I want to do is add 2 new rings of orbs and have these orbs rotate in or revolve around Aegis in opposing directions. These rings should each be further than his base orbs, so it looks like there are 3 total rings. Orbiting weapon. Orbiting weapon. Right here. Then we can just click paste. We can click paste. Cool. Replace update orb positions. This should only apply during his buff. Buff, not be a permanent Aegis upgrade. Yeah, I think ChatGPT just tried to screw my balance over. Yeah, well, duh. Paste. It shouldn't be visual. Why? It shouldn't be visual only. these orbs are weapons. Okay, my bad. Then in start effect. Cool. So now we go to start effect. Start effect. Start effect. So that's good. Right after you validate. Yep, that's good. Cache and apply, and then in stop effect. Stop effect. Control V. Okay. Right now, entry also reverses. Yeah, I believe that. Perfect. Treat some max orbs to make orbiting weapon. Okay. I think that saves everything. So we're gonna file, save all. I think that fixes it. And then what we can do is we can go here. And now when we go to Aegis, it should have the bonus rings. It should pull them in and have the bonus rings. Spacing. Nope, I'm not seeing any bonus rings. We got the aftermath working, but we're not getting those bonus rings. Okay, yeah, we got the aftermath working, but we're not getting those bonus rings. I don't see bonus rings. Oh, okay, that would be why. Well, let's update orbiting weapons. See if it. We're gonna drop this in, and we'll also do the chain entry. So I've provided focus chain entry, orbiting orb, and orbiting weapon. The reason I'm giving you focus chain entry is because focus chain entry also spawns extra orbs at a wider radius than the base orbs. Those do spawn. However, these Aegis entry vacuum orbs are not spawning, so I don't understand why focus is capable of doing that, even though focus, we did not update orbiting weapons code, I don't believe. those, we can go ahead and then after this, we're gonna have to put all of our place message. Replace the method update orbiting weapon. So it's two different update. It's two different styles of update, I suppose. I don't understand why, but it's okay. It'll be okay. We'll go back and we'll try it this way. And then what we'll do is we'll have like a still nothing. I still see Aegis still doesn't spawn those orbs. I don't know why. So we have this. Aegis still doesn't spawn those orbs. Maybe there's something to do with the config and passive. Because I think Aegis is messing with the passive, so we'll see. We'll do configs script and passive script. Let's spawn those orbs. Was watching a video. The smoking gun. Okay, so we're gonna resolve references. But the pool also isn't working. That's another issue. The pool also isn't working though. We have this. We can add private void awake. I don't understand why this isn't working. For now, we're gonna set that cooldown to be 0. Buff rain count, where is the cooldown? 0. The cooldown can be 0. Just for now. Oh wow, it actually does damage. Oh, there it is. There it is. It's working. Oh my gosh, it's working. You just need a weapon. Oh my gosh, it's working. It's working. We did it. Okay. Okay, so now it works after the player picks up an orb. But it should work all the time. Okay. No, 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 no. Focus chain entry. No. No, 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 no. No. So it currently works, right? It currently works after we pick up the power up. Focus chain entry works regardless of whether we've picked up a power up. You see the issue here? You see the issue? So, I'm not sure if maybe it's because the player starts in the Aegis paradigm that this is the case. So maybe like because I'm switching to focus after, maybe that's it. But regardless, focus is capable of doing it, whereas Aegis is not, even without that paradigm. So what do we change about the Aegis entry vacuum specifically that would mirror something like the focus chain entry, but for Aegis? So why can focus do it? If it's because the weapon is null, why can focus do it without the weapon? Aegis can't do it without the weapon, but focus is able to. That sounds like an excuse to me. I can't believe I just did that. In-player movement. We can do this. Paste. Boom. I don't even care. Do that. Is 0. And then at the end of awake, we can do that. After apply current paradigm? Well, if it's before, I don't really care either, so. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Well, we can do it after. Okay, so file, save all, and now that should work. That should do it. Okay. I think Aegis is actually starting to look pretty good, honestly. Bonus ring count 4. Ring spacing 0.65 is fine. Um, full speed. Okay, so now we're good. We're good on Aegis. Vacuum. That allows Aegis to me to edit the extra orbs speed for Aegis buff. I would like to be able to change it in editor. Oh, what? Jalen's watching the what? Oh, I'm sorry, bro. I didn't even bro, I didn't even realize you were here, man. I'm sorry. It's on two separate things, man. But look at this, man. I've been I legit have this game all set up, bro. It's pretty cool. We'll do that in a sec. Need a dash sound effect too. But yeah, man, I'm pretty pumped. I'm pretty pumped about it. I like it a lot. It needs sound effects, more stuff in the store, and then I just need to finish up and polish these enemies, and this game is done. Well, it's ready for release. I won't say it's done, but ready for release. Cool. So we're gonna pause that. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Add these fields near your other ring settings. An orbiting weapon. Okay. Then replace the float and update orb positions. My code looks very bad, honestly. I'll be real with you. Float rig multiplier. Wait. I was supposed to replace float angle step. I think this is the line. Paste. Float angle. No, it's not. It's supposed to replace this line here. In start effect. These cache fields. Add these cache fields. I didn't add those. And then inside start effect. I'm actually bugging. Ring speed multipliers. Ring speed multipliers. Did I add this? Aegis buff. I did not. Okay, sick. Okay, so now we go here. And then I think we did add these on accident. Yeah, we did add those, so we can get rid of these. And then we can go to cache effect up here. After you set ring count. That looks like no errors there. Okay. So now I should be able to set the speed here, right? Things closer should rotate faster, but we have it going backwards where the further out it is, the faster it rotates. We need to actually pick up the weapon. I really don't like that. We need to change how money is added too. Currency manager right here. Game manager right here. The player is only awarded money on death. Feels bad. We need to make it the... Oh wait, I don't even think I need ChatGPT to do that. I think I just... Where is game manager at? Game manager. So... Is it on death? Grant score power up. Game over right here. Copy. Okay. So now we need to go to... Is there a pause game? If we go to main menu, we should set it here. There we go. Yeah, I didn't need ChatGPT to do that. I can do it myself. Okay. So now whenever I go to the store, it should give me the money regardless of whether or not I actually... So... And I think the sounds are different enough too, which is good. Okay. So now what needs to happen is we need to change... I want this to be 10 seconds. That's good. Bonus orbs during effect. That's good. Yeah, so I think we're all done with that. Now what I want is Okay, so we have our mechanics all finished. We need to add the ability for the background. I can just talk. I don't need to type. It's a lot to say. So we have the all our mechanics are done. Our store is done. Our main menu is done. Our pause menu is done. Our options menu, I'm not really worried about that right now. But what I'd like to add right now, this isn't even important to the game, but I think it's important. I want the background to pan as the player plays. Like the further they make it in a level, the further the background pans. And I need this to be like generated like at each time the game starts. So maybe we have like a set, like let's say 8 images, right? And these images just link into one another, and then they pan along it slowly as the player gets kills. And then if there's like a boss, it'll stop the panning and maybe change the music and yada yada yada. Oh, I need to say no code. That way it doesn't code it. And then what we'll do is no code, just discussion for now. You're not building a moving background, you're building a run progress visual timeline. The visual background represents progress through the level, not player position. Progress is driven by kill score, phase advancement, not camera movement, whatever. This is deterministic, readable, and cheap. You have 8 large background image, same height. Designed to tile horizontally, has soft so transitions aren't obvious. Think of them as chapters, not textures. Procedural assembly shuffle. Build a linear sequence. Goes fresh every run. Ranked best to worst. Enemy kills accumulated. Threat matter. Wave completion. Time-based scrolling. Oh yeah, of course. Obviously you would avoid that. Mapping the progression. Total kills. I'm gonna do wave-based though, not enemy kills. But okay, let's see what all I have right now. I want to add a new passive since I just added new mechanics. Move filters. Target locked. One of these has got to remove the cooldown, right? So we equip this config. Go to mission select. It's better on controller. This is definitely the strongest of the 3, but it's also my favorite, so I don't really care. Okay. match background from camera. Okay. Okay. But my goals for today were the wave mechanic, which we did. We did make sure the store flows into the game, which is good. Revival and the store. And the ads, of course. So, for now, we need to pad the store out. Retention and monetization. So now what we need configs, config selector. First what we'll do is we'll let at least 3 times more items than yesterday. 3 times? What a random ass number to pull out of yours. 3 times? Actually, that's not too bad. Actually, that's probably a good number, honestly. Go to store manager. We currently have 13 items. 39 items? That's a lot. That's a lot. And if we don't count ship skins, we really don't have that many. So let's go ahead and update the files then. We're gonna add vacuum entry after image and entry dash, focus chain entry, and we'll add passives, store manager, and configs. Okay. So with these files, let's focus on updating our store. We need to make some passives, and I think I want passives to why did my brain shut off? I want passives to affect those switch attacks as well. Here are 2 for Blitz. 1. The first one increases the speed at which orbs seek and return to Blitz, as well as increasing Blitz orb cap to 8. Say 10. Okay. Let's add these to your Blitz stack container, not hard-coded into the orb. Player movement. I didn't give him player movement. I'm tripping. Yep, player movement. It's not even here. That's the main file. There we go. And once those are done, we can go back into it. It's getting kind of dark. I don't like that bright exposure. Maybe 4? I think 4 is okay. Yeah, I think that's okay. Okay. Did it not update all the files? It doesn't look like it did. Okay, yeah, it did. Updated all our files. Should we do this entirely in passives? You modify player movement. Alright, so that's gonna do its thing. And while it does its thing, we want to actually Aegis ship 0. You know, to make sure these are pretty obvious. I think FC is obvious enough to my brain. We can name this Quick Seek. So we already have Quick Seek. Let's just buff that one to be this. So we already have Quick Seek in passives. In Blitz stats or wherever Quick Seek currently writes. Passive script. So many freaking files. Oh, right here. Quick Seek. %50 faster. Okay. So look at the passives script and check the Quick Seek static thing. I don't know what it's called, a helper function. It returns the cooldown and makes it 0.5. Let's just add the extra orbs and make its movement faster as well. Okay. Okay. Oh, it's just called a static. Public static Quick Seek buff. Where is it? Where'd I put it? Paste. No, 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 no. No. What are you doing? What are you doing? Bro, what are you doing? ChatGPT's trying to screw me over, bro. passive script. Over passives, orbs, and player movement. To have, my goal is to have it brain shut off. Come on, brain kick on. Oh, my goal is to have it increase blitz orb cap from 3 to 10 and have it retain its 50% cooldown and have it make the orbs move 35% faster when seeking and returning. Like, chat, you can think for a little bit. I got stuff to do. There you go. Think for a long. There you go. That's what I need you to do. So now we can check out hanger panel. Let's see. I'm not sure if you're. Am I struggling? Oh yeah, I was struggling. Yeah. I'm not sure if you're still there, Tyra, but your ship is still in the game. It's just not visible to players. It's the test model ship. So when you click play, this switches to something else. I don't like that one at all. Oh wait. I have BLITJ. Okay. TJRC3 save. -3. Okay. Cool. Oh, I think I just messed it up. Oh, okay, cool. No, I didn't. So now what I can do is I can go to TJRC3. I can open it with paint. And I can do this. And I think, hold on before I do that. It's 1024. It needs to be 1536. So I can open it with paint. I can unlink this, make the horizontal 36. Oh no, 150. And then we can file and save. Or is it, did I do it backwards? I think I did it backwards. I think it's supposed to be the other way around. I think I did it backwards. Oh no, it's right. It's right. So now what we can do is we can go to assets, ship sprites, TJRC3 should be in here. I did do it wrong. Oh my gosh. I did do it wrong. Okay, well we could just undo it. $150. Okay, I think that fixes it. So now when I go to downloads, it's 1024 by 1536. Yep. And then we can go in ship sprites, and because, oh wait, assets, it's under T. Okay, and then we put it in ship sprites, and then what we do is we go here, go to the store, and then we go to the here it is. You can open ship sprites wherever it is right here, and then the ship TJRC3, and then what we do is we open the main menu. I know we open the sample scene, save, then we go to game manager, and then we open the where are the ship sprites? Right here, TJRC3. And now what we can do is we can go back to the store, open the store. Yeah, we can go back to the store, open the store, and then that should fix the ship there. Why is it? Oh, there it is. I messed it up. Because killing that boss basically instantly gets you to max. Okay. Okay, so now we need like a shot noise. No. I need a literal laser, like just a sound effect. Oh, because I'm in music. Oops. There we go. Oh, why did I do that? Oh my god, why did I do that to myself? Okay. Why did I do that to myself? That was cool. Ooh, that one's cooler though. Okay, cool. So I just can't sell the content. I have to put it in the game and then sell the game. That's it. Very fair. Audacity. How many times did it open Audacity? Oh, that's OBS. Downloads. And then speed. increase the speed by double. And then effect, we'll add some tremolo. That did nothing. What about some reverb? Yeah, that hits. Okay. Now it needs to distort, maybe? That's good. This will be the shotgun sound for sure. Let's just export this as a WAV. As a WAV. Shot. Okie dokie. Now what we do is we add the phaser. We might just make all three of our sounds here. And then bring the pitch up. And this will be our focus sound. Don't like that. That's the same. What does inverting do? Does it not reverse? Is there not a reverse one? Play it in backwards? I want to play it back. Oh, reverse right here. Just delete all that. Just reverse this part. Then move it to the front. I hate that. I hate that so much. Now I just make this quieter, I think. Okay, I'm fine with that. Export that as the focus. But maybe make the pitch a little bit higher. Add some phaser. I want to make it like high pitched. Maybe like the treble. No, not this. I've done that too many times. Pitch, tempo, EQ, bass and treble right here. Waha. There you go. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Now what we can do is we can bring the volume up, amplify. That's a good sound. That's a good sound for a laser shooter. Export as a WAV. Focus. Laser sound. Okay. Okay. And then we just close this. We say no. Nope. Nope. No free sound for us. Oh, Uh, I don't even know where to start, but right now I'm adding some sounds to the. I'm adding some sounds to the. What's it called? I'm adding sounds to when the ship fires the gun. But first, let me go to the main menu, and then I'll just start from there. Right here is where all the audio, all the sound effects, that's where you assign those. And so I just have to take the sounds I just made and put them in the, that's the focus shoot. Oh no. Okay, so we need to make a new focus laser sound, but for now we're not gonna worry about that. Blitz shot. Blitz shoot. And then, so I'm just assigning sounds, and then I have to make the sounds be like played, because just putting them there isn't gonna play them, right? And then I have to test them in game to see if they're too loud, because usually they are. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just adding the calls to make those sounds, and then I will play them in the game so that I can see them whether or not they shoot. Random pitch, focus, laser beam, 0.5 F, 0.095 F, 1.05 F. Okay, and then we go to player movement. Where's player movement? It's first, Give me 1 sec. Need to put this in parentheses. Audio manager dot instance does not equal null. Audio manager dot instance dot play laser sound. Okay, and then we can just copy this, Control C, and then we can fire Blitz. That's gonna be down here. Paste. Did we make one? Play, Blitz shoot, file, save all. Okay, where is it at? Yeah, so it's basically a space shooter, and I'm playing with controller, but it doesn't have currently the controller can't like interact with the menus, which is a pretty easy fix, but I've been putting it off for a while. So I click play, and then this brings me to like my store, and this is where I can like buy my upgrades for my ships and all that. And these are all my upgrades that I have so far. I think, yeah, these are all the upgrades I have so far. I'm not sure, I never did this. I never actually did this. Yeah, I didn't do this. So, actually, I'll go ahead and finish this. I need to hear the sounds anyway. But yeah, from the store you buy everything you need, and then you can go to your missions right here. And this is the only mission I have, survival. That's just a little too loud, honestly. I like the sound though. The sound's pretty good. So blitz shot, we can make this like half as loud. And then we can make the focus beam fire a different focus shoot. Play focus shoot. Let's see. What did we make focus shoot? Play focus shoot. Focus shoot FX. And then we have focus laser beam. Right? Yeah. Let's see, so open project. No. Open scene. Main menu. Oh wait, cancel. We're good. We're right here. So focus shoot. And then the focus laser beam. I see. We didn't put the focus laser sound there. There we go. And then we'll put the focus shoot back. Okay. So now this should play those sounds that I wanted before. Too loud, too frequent. It needs a cooldown, just like the other one. Yeah, it needs a cooldown, so. Control C. No, not that. Control C. And then where is player movement? Control V. Play blitz shoot. Oh man. Crap. We need to go here and actually look at it. Control C. Control V. It's in the class, that's why. So now we can go back down to here and fix that. Oh my gosh. Audio manager. It's just too loud, that's all. Save all. Oh, but then we also need the focus shot. Focus shot. Click play. It's too much. We could actually just copy that because it's in player movement. Yeah, so we can just copy that because it's in player movement. That's great. It might be named Blitz, but I'm going to use it for focus too because I can. Control V. Was laser sound. Yep. Okay. So now it shouldn't be able to fire that many. There we go. Now this should work. I wonder why loading scenes take so much. Okay, I suck, clearly. Let's make it quieter. Focus, play, laser sound. Yeah, let's make this 0.1 as well. I don't know why it's like so loud to me, but maybe it wouldn't be loud to somebody else, but it's really loud to me. Okay, so where am I at? We click play, and then it brings us to our store. We can see all our upgrades. We can click on our upgrades and buy new ones. We can buy new cosmetics. We can equip our cosmetics directly from the store. New upgrades here. And then we can select our mission from right here. And then we earn money just by playing the game. Ah, yeah, that's a good sound. That's a good sound. And then each one of the different ships does something different. So like the blue ship obviously is gonna have like a focus on the lasers, right? And then the red ship has like this sort of shotgun, high movement fantasy going on. And then the yellow ship, you kind of want people to be as close to you as possible. And then just switching to each one has like a little buff that it's associated with it. So if you're playing the red ship and you switch to or from the red ship, and it gives you like this little dash that leaves behind a damaging thing. Switching to the blue ship gives you like these AoE lasers. And then after a while, you just get like your regular lasers, right? And then the red ones, the red orbs, the orbs for the red ship, they chase out and seek enemies automatically. So there's something for each ship to be doing, and then you get the money whenever you quit. Or die. If you die, you get the money too. Oh, okay. Okay, well, let's resume and die. Let's just die real quick. If I die, if I click main menu, I should get double the money. So we shouldn't do that, because we shouldn't do that. So game manager. Where's my game manager? Where is my good game manager? Game manager, game manager, game manager, game manager. We didn't need this. There we go. Because the only way you would load to the main menu is from game over. But exiting to hangar, you do that all the time. So, hey, Vol. There's probably like a better way to do that, but okay. And now Day Sparkles. Which one was? Which one was it? It was Space Trip. Let's just throw that in there. There's got to be a way to balance that. Now, can you just play the game by standing still? I don't think so. Ah, no, you can't. See. And even if you could, I could just... Well, yes, you can. You can just play the game by standing still, so I need to make the enemy stronger. Okay. So... I like that a lot. I like that a lot. Let's go back to doing what we were doing though, and that was making the store a bit better. So let's go to passives.cs. Passives right here. So for now, get copy. We need to get these, and we put these right here. Paste. And then what we do is orbiting orb and handle bleat seeking. Orbiting orb. I wish these were like sorted alphabetically. That would be so sick. But they're not. Handle blitz seeking. So now we just handle blitz, and then we can scroll down. That's the whole function right there. Change the move towards speed line. I don't see that. Float speed. Oh, right here. This? Float speed equals blitz speed, transform, move towards. Float speed. Okay, I see. So change this. There we go. And then we can just get rid of that one. Okay, and then change the speed here in the handle returning, it looks like. And that would be right here. Float speed, blitz return speed. And that we just change that to right here. What? That's the seeking. This is the returning. Change the speed selection to apply. What just happened? Why did my phone just go off? Okay. Handle return. Change the speed. If current mode, float speed, blitz return speed. Handle returning. Do I just ignore the rest, I think? I think I just ignore the rest. Handle bleed seeking change. Float speed, blitz return speed. Oh, then keep. Okay, I'm stupid. Took me a little bit. Just change this part. Paste. Okay. And then what we can do is apply that and apply current paradigm, case, blitz. So what we're going to do is we're just going to copy everything down to the break. Oh no, we can copy the blitz and apply in player movement. Where is it? It's right here. Case blitz. And apply current paradigm. That's not even what it looks like. Case paradigm blitz. If orb shield level is greater than 0. Let's see. I don't see that. That's literally not there. So what if we say if orb was it apply? I think it's apply. Current paradigm. Apply current paradigm. I don't see that. I genuinely don't see that. Okay, I think maybe I'm tripping. It's right here. There's 2 switch statements in it. Okay. Case blitz. Paste. There we go. And then orbiting, equip orbiting weapon. Equip orbiting weapon. And then paste, right? Yep, file, save all. That should be it. Your current max defense. We could say 10 up here somewhere. There we go. We can say 10 right here. Not 20, 10. There we go. We can say 10 right there. And then we can go to the editor. And then we can go to assets. We can scroll down to player. We can go to player movement. And we just need to find the max. Okay. Cooldown. We're gonna make that like 6. Then what we'll do is we'll file, we will save, and then when we click play, we should have it being much better. Play. Maybe change this from 6 to like 3. I don't know. For a blitz to have to go up this close to enemies. Like Aegis kind of does the close range thing a lot better, doesn't he? Oh, we just make the cooldown. Right now it has a cooldown of 0, that's why. It just has a cooldown of 0. Oh, man. Okay. Still does nothing. Yeah, this one just needs to cost a lot of money because this is too strong. nothing can really survive this. So the player's definitely too strong. But I'm honestly kind of cool with it. Okay, so it's kind of good. Kind of good. Optimizing. Is it? Okay. Select a PNG. Excuse me. Okay, so we'll take, for example, we'll take TJRC3 properties. Import. Okay, so 1024 compression, low quality, apply. Okay, so let's go to ship focus blitz raider 1, right? It's 2.3 and we're not using it. So we can go to properties, close, 1024, apply, properties. Oh wait, we just propertied twice. We go to file explorer and then it was 2.3. It's still 2.31. Okay, so we made one smaller and we didn't make one bigger. So what about these properties? 1024, 1024. Filter mesh type mesh. Mesh. Sprite mode multiple, tight, clamp, linear. Why is one so much bigger than the other? Why is one so much bigger? Oh, what if I make it 256 and I click apply on Blitz Raider? And then I go show and explore. What's it look like then? It's still way bigger. I don't understand why it's way bigger. I don't understand why this one's so small. This leads me to believe I didn't do anything with it. Tight, tight, clamp, clamp. Okay, so now when I go to show and explore, it should be bigger. Why is it not bigger? No, we just needed it since 24. Use crunch process. Maybe? Those are properties. Show and explore. It's still 983. How do I do this? It says it's 2.9. Are there no answers? Oh. Okay, so oh, we need to update the store manager. I think I'm about done for now. Working on this for hours. And I didn't even do the thing I said I was gonna do. Enemies. Okay, hold up. Hold up. Here we go. Maybe 2 for each, 3 for each, maybe. Yeah, if we could shoot for 3 of each. So 3 ships. We have 1, 2. We need 1 of each more. 3 of these, and then 3 of these, and I think the store would be pretty done. Do enemies have a light component? Let's see. I think enemies have a light component. They do not. Okay. Save. Okay. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I need to do my little summary, but I'm done. I'm tired. I'm frustrated. I'm tired. I don't know why. Didn't really do anything. Still tired. So, today we made the main menu, open the store when I don't even feel like I don't even feel like typing. I'm legit tired. Okay, so today we made the main menu's play button go directly to the store, and we made the mission select button open a mission select panel, which then has mission select cards. The only card there is the survival mode, because the only game mode we have is the survival game mode. We added our switch paradigm attacks, which is where a brunt of our I guess development time today went, and we refined our boss's logic. Given that today's goals were add integration, store, padding out the store, and the survival mode, I would say we did pretty bad. But on just a raw development goal, I would say we did pretty good. So I'm quite happy with where we are, just not quite happy with where we are today. However, our deadline for release is still February 1st, and the only things needed for the game are padding out the store and adding the ads. And if I want to do a Steam release February 1st and an Xbox release, then I would just need to add the menu integration and achievements, which is completely doable in a 2-month time span. Well, 1-month time span. But I feel okay with where things went today overall, but over where my goals were, I feel pretty bad. Meh. I don't feel bad. Okay. I think I will go ahead and build it and put it on my Android though, since I have the time. File, save, build profiles. Control Shift B, wow. We're gonna switch platform to Android, and then we're gonna put the bit on Android. All right, once you build, we're done. We'll look at the simulator before we do anything new. Can you hurry up and build so I can finish? All right, cool. This. Oh my gosh. Cool. Now we can build this. Dev build 6. No. New. Dev build 6. Name it 6A. And save. Save. Now we have to test this out on test this out on mobile, and then we're done for the day. While that builds, but so what we need to focus on to get this ready for release is the store, then the ads, then we finally finish the waves, and once we finish the waves, the game is done. We have 3 things left to do, and the game is done. Well, technically 4, because we still don't have sounds for everything, so sounds are necessary as well, but we added a lot of sounds today. We took some from freesound.com or whatever and edited them in Audacity. So sounds, ads, waves, store content, and we're done. We might add 2 more mission types and then just have them be unavailable for right now, and that way the store mission scroll thing looks still looks like it's a scroll thing as opposed to just one store card. But other than that, we're good. We're good. What's Unity? Unity still building. This is still. This isn't. This is still. Oh my god, I'm so drained. I don't know why. All right. I think we can go ahead and stop streaming though. We can do that. I think we're good. We're good on this. I'm tired.